What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Tia Mowry. She is the famous, one half of the famous Mowry twins, right? Well, she's been married to Cory for a while now, and she has been known to be a lot of these particular women couples goals with her and Cory. Well, she is filing to divorce him after the amount of time that they've been together, the children that they've had. It's over. And there are people that are genuinely surprised by this. When I first saw this, I wasn't really surprised, because if you look at the way things are going with a lot of these couples since 2020, even a little bit before that, a lot of these women want to be single. I think the quarantine, the lockdowns, I think a lot of these women, feel like they are leaving life out there and they want to go be single. Tia hasn't been single for a while now, and I think that she wants to be single again, like a lot of these women do. Look at what's going on with Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. That's a restless woman that's tired of being a wife and a mother. She wants to be in these streets. And I'm not trying to say that that's what Tia's actually looking for, but you never know. You never know what these women are actually looking for. And it's obvious that Tia wants something different. Maybe Cory wants something different. And that's why they're divorcing. This marriage has probably been over for quite some time, even though I will say this. There was an article I came across when I was doing a little bit of research for this video where, Tia talked about how, her husband, Cory, has made her a better woman. I believe this article was in 2020, but this marriage is over. And I want y'all to understand that this is what's going to be happening with a lot of these couples, especially these millennial, on the edge of on the cusp of Gen X, because a lot of these women want to be single. And I think, honestly, I truly believe that the lockdowns has contributed to a lot of women growing restless and wanting to go out there and experience things and do other things. I'm not trying to say that Cory didn't want out. I believe he probably wanted out too, especially for her admitting that her and Cory schedule when they have relations with each other. If that doesn't tell you that this marriage is over, I don't know what will. So let's get into this TMZ article. This is the updated post here, but we're going to get back to that. It says Tia Mowry is pulling the plug on her marriage, filing for divorce from husband of 14 years, Cory Hardrict. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, the sister star filed docs in Los Angeles on Tuesday, cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the end. Tia didn't specify a date of separation, but she's asking a judge for joint physical and legal custody of their two children, which is reasonable, right? She wants joint custody. She's not seeking primary custody. She's also asking the judge to terminate the court's ability to give spousal support to either, and notes the couple has a prenup. Oh, you see that? You notice, and again, I just have to point this out. You notice how when the woman has a financial stake in a relationship, she wants a prenup. And it's funny how everybody's okay with women having prenups, but when a man has a prenup, they want to throw it out. Look at how much money he made. Look how rich he is. But Tia is damn sure making sure that prenup is enforced and that neither gives spousal support. This shows you exactly the type of equality that I guess that we're talking about. Everybody wants equality, but when it comes to these divorces and when these women have something to lose, oh no, they are not trying to hear nothing about no spousal support. They want the prenup enforced. Tia and Cory tied the knot back in 2008, and they're currently having an 11-year-old Cree and a 4-year-old Cairo together. Now, this is what she posted on IG. Letting go can be painful, but it won't hurt as much as holding on to an illusion. So Is she subliminally putting it out there that her whole marriage was an illusion? That it was a couple's goals? That she got tired of hearing about how much their marriage that she had with Cory motivated other women, right? She took to Instagram Tuesday and shared a cryptic message which seemingly had something to do with the divorce it read, as I just read here. Now let's go to the update they had up here. Now she posted this on her page as soon as the news broke. I guess the blogs must have told her they were going to post, so she went to her Instagram to post this. So I've always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We'll maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I am grateful for all the happy times we have had together and want to thank my friends, family, and fans for their love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives. Again, as I said before, when she admitted that she and Cory schedule having relations with each other, you should have known that relationship, that marriage is probably close to an end. Okay. Now, what's funny is that I looked at her video log on her Instagram and her posts, and she, as of May of this year, she was putting up videos like the video I played at the beginning. Like this video, this was back in May when this video was recorded. It was back in May. So obviously, this was probably close to the end of the marriage. And maybe they just had become roommates. And listen, I'm not here to tell y'all to stay with people that you don't want to be with, that you feel like you've moved past. But it's clear to me, again, and I'm going to keep saying it, she's the one that, because again, she filed for divorce. She's ready to move on. She still feels like there's life to be lived. I mean, not saying that Cory doesn't feel that way. I'm pretty sure he feels that way. That he feel the same way. But it's clear that the romance was gone. Whenever you have to schedule having relations with somebody, and again, this might be normal to y'all. I mean, but there's other people that may not be normal to. Maybe they like having relations more than once a week, right? And to me, I just, looking at all these women now, with Giselle and now Tia, these women want out. Doesn't mean that she hates Cory, doesn't mean he's a bad guy. She just wants out of the marriage. And it's no different than the majority of women that we have today that get married and they say, you know what, I don't want marriage anymore. I want to move on. I know you want to move on. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Now her sister is still married. And I see that I don't know if her sister, I don't know if I think Tamara was trending, I saw. And I know people are pointing to how, well, Tamara's marriage worked. I wonder why, But to me, I just think that a lot of these women just want out. They want to be single again. They want to see what new is out there. But I hope a lot of these women understand, especially with Tia, because Tia is a smart woman. The grass is not always greener on the other side. It really isn't. I know it's almost as if they feel like, well, I was married for 10, 15 years. I mean, I think it's time to be single again. I put my time into a marriage. That shouldn't be how it is. A marriage should be forever. Marriage used to be forever. Now it's for a small amount of time, a certain amount of time period, 5 years, 10 years, and these people want out. This is how you treat marriage after all the things that went on into getting together and getting engaged and all the ceremonies before you walked out, when you walk down the aisle and then you start life together, you have children, only for you to say after 10, 12, 14 years, well, I guess that's it. It should never be that way. That's why I say a lot of these people don't take marriage seriously. And again, I'm not saying Tia didn't, but I mean, it didn't work. But there are people who don't take it seriously. That's why I don't take it seriously. And I don't think that men should be out here getting married. I think marriage is useless these days. If you're not going to commit to it and find ways to work through it, then never get married again. Tia should never get married again, or Cory. But I have a feeling, coming from the family that she came from, the fact that her sister is married, I could see Tia trying to get married again. She just didn't want to be with Cory. And I feel like maybe she believes that the grass is going to be green on the other side because of her image. A lot of these women feel like because they have a good image that they'll always be able to find another man, which she may, right? She may end up in another relationship and get married again. But why get married again if the first marriage didn't work? Because the same problems that you had in the first marriage are going to come back in the second marriage. You know why? Because you weren't able to make it work the first time. You think you're gonna make it work the second time? How? Because you're with a different person? Or are you a different person? You got to figure those problems out. Otherwise, never get married again. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, or let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.